Hey folks, welcome in. We get to hang out with the bard that we helped. And we are also a bard. And we are injured from our fight with the harpies. That's right. We do not have any short rests remaining. I think I was planning to take a long rest because we've done a lot. And take a look at the journal, which I don't think I've looked at the journal yet in this playthrough. So Nettie tried to poison us, but we managed to talk her out of it. Let's get away from the bard, actually. Her song is beautiful, but it's very distracting. If it didn't have lyrics, I think I'd be okay. We're not playing Skyrim. I am not catching butterflies. Wrong one. Okay. We need to find Halsin in the Goblin Camp. We need to find the Githyanki Creche. The patrol. We need to find Mole. I've got a playthrough going that I'm hoping to stick with. I'm playing a modded warlock subclass where the patron is Rat King. I can do poison stuff and summon a rat companion. I've made Rathu. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I'm supposed to get tactics when close enough to Rathu, but it's broken, so he's mostly just done to frighten people and provide moral support. I can also throw him. That sounds like fun, though. That sounds fun enough to be worth goofing around with. So basically, he's like, you're familiar.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Merkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
I like to go with 2. I don't know if it's necessarily the best choice, but quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe.
We'll see how that
Never
goes.
see us coming.
Can we camp out down here with the kids, I wonder? Yeah, we're just gonna camp, I don't know. Over here. We'll be out of your way. Don't worry about us, kids. What's this? Yes, we investigated the beach. We found Mole. She was more than happy to meet us since we rescued one of her people. Cool.
There are important matters to discuss.
Yes, it does influence. I love that your camp is based on what kind of environment you're in when you make it. That's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna save because I don't know what's going on.
What's on your mind?
About a zillion different things, but they're not coming up as conversation topics. Oh, you have something to say. Alright, we can talk to you.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in my camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
I love that response. Are you going to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That sounds fantastic. Awesome. Thank you. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though.
Indeed. Farewell.
And for some reason he doesn't mention this, but...
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
So he doesn't offer it, but you can ask him, can you help me change my class? And that costs 100. I'm happy with my class currently, so I'm just gonna leave.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure Kresh is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
I've never quite gotten up the guts to say number 2 or 3. You know what? I'm thinking maybe I'll say 2. As a bard, I probably have a lot of experience with this. Books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I'd like to go read in that library, actually. Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
I'm just making conversations. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really need her in the party at the moment. Wait for me here.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
Yes.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Something the matter?
You know what, why not? We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
We have to rely on each other. Easier if we knew each other as well.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Okay, fine. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Can we talk about what's been happening to us?
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
I'll take it. Alright, so we've got these two over here. I love how these two set up camp near each other. They hate each other. Withers, keep an eye on the two of them, okay? Make sure you can break up any fights. Gale, you too. Alright, be ready to mediate. There's another corner over here. They're keeping an eye on each other, indeed. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I have no idea what this key is for. I think I'll just stick it in there for now. Oh, cool. We have a training dummy in here. I was gonna say, where is Astarion? There you are. Hello, Astarion.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
I'm staring at him. Okay. I wanted to talk to you, but apparently we don't have anything to talk about. Okay, does anybody have any... yes, they do. Okay, so they both have exclamation marks over their heads. You do not. Do you have an exclamation mark over your head? Yes. Fuck. Now what? Who do I talk to? Well, Shadowheart and Lae'zel both had interesting things to say earlier. Astarion did not, so let's talk to him first this time.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
You had an exclamation mark over your head, okay? I took that as an invitation to talk. Pardon, I didn't mean to disturb such important work.
I'll forgive you. I'm mostly just thinking anyway. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
I mean, it doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Oh dear. All right. Chat. I'm just trying to survive, or I have many talents if you want to explore them. What do you think? I'm leaning toward I'm just trying to survive like you. Let's not push things too much right now. I'm just trying to survive like you.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling okay?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
I just realized we're in a cave full of children. Maybe this was not the best place to make camp. Gail, I'm sorry for not inviting you to rejoin my team. Although apparently that doesn't matter.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
This could be our last night together. That just is kind of creepy to me. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. I'd end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. We should get some rest. Good night.
Yay, I get kudos for being willing to murder you quickly.
Karlach. I remember who I was in Krishkalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir.
It must be quite a shock to leave your crush behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. You don't have anything to say about all this, Gale?
What's on your mind?
Alright. Do. We can just go to bed button. Stop stressing. Oh nice, you're playing a Dragonborn too? Woohoo! Astarion, where are you going? You even think about touching a single one of those tieflings. Don't you dare. Alright, I'm checking for exclamation marks. No, we're good. We are good. Okay. Gale, I love you, but I need some variety in my party. What are you talking about, Buttons? You'll see very soon.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Heed the man's words, child. His form is highly efficient.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Who is she?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Wyll.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
I love Astarion's reaction. Running around like a hooligan. Like the hooligans we know ourselves to be.
The pride of the gate.
Pride of the gate. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take a quick look at his currently existing spells. Because I don't understand how to use Wyll. Okay, so he has a basic damage spell. And these are cantrips. Okay. That's great. And then he has 2 level 1 spells that look pretty nice. gets a new spell. Question is, how am I using him? Because there's kind of a lot of overlap between my character and Wyll. I'm a very charismatic front kind of character, and I mean, his main ability is charisma. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to use him. I could see charming, commanding. Oh, I think I went with command in my other game. I kind of like that idea, more control-y, which is definitely different from what I'm going for with my... That's not completely different, but it's kind of different from what I'm going for with my bard, if I'm not mistaken. And then we can enhance the Eldritch Blast. We get 2 passives, so we can enhance the Eldritch Blast, or we can go with other options. Oh, because my bard can't talk to animals, right? But natively, I mean, I think that's a spell I could prepare. Or no, I don't have prepared spells. I have to learn a spell, right? And I decided against that one. But I could just give Wyll Beast Speech as a passive feature. So that's kind of tempting. Yeah, I'm leaning toward that, and maybe... no, that's right. My bard has Mask of Many Faces. One with the shadows is tempting. I don't know how much I'm not going to use it, though. Maybe I will enhance Eldritch Blast. Agonizing Blast lets you add your Charisma modifier to Eldritch Blast. And I don't feel like trading any spells. Oh no, I have to do it again. No! Now I get another Warlock spell. Crown of Madness is tempting. I don't remember if I gave anybody Crown of Madness in this playthrough. But it's just the kind of thing I could see a devil doing, or Warlock-y type person doing. And I can change that out later if I feel inclined. Pact of the Blade seems most in character for the Blade of the Frontier. So there we go. We have an ad. We're gonna take a break for the ad. Or I can just kind of do the stuff that is not really worth worrying about missing, I guess.
Have you wondered what people will say, Wyll, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate,
Goblin
these
tracks.
frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
I think if we go this way, there's an encounter. Yeah. Oh, the ad break ended while I was, like, spacing out. I have out-of-character knowledge that I'm debating whether I should act on it anyway, or see how things go if I don't act on it.
Something's wrong.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
He's so pale.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Sure.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. They are a true soul. Mind them. They will. They.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Well then. I have a ridiculous ability in deception, so let's see. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well. But the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
So they're looking for survivors and they're calling them fugitives. The dying man's last week was for me to protect these dudes. The best way I can think of to protect them is to put them off the scent. Forget the owlbear. You're still alive. So go.
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
True soul. Absolute. What do they mean?
They're clearly devoted to the Absolute, whatever that is.
Okay, so we don't know anything about the Absolute.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Mm-hmm.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Sure, why not? You guys didn't see that.
Fools abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Oh, now we can actually loot him. Okay, let's take all of this. Thank you. You can keep your spear and everything else. Why are there just boots sitting here? I wouldn't even seen them if they hadn't been auto-highlighted. Hey, Wyll, I think I need you to take point on this.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
That was not the right answer. Alright. I can't do that. This is what I get for trying other options instead of going with the ones that I know work. Alright. I'm still having you take point, Wyll, but, like, be smart this time. Oh, I forgot to have him. Oh. Oh, now this is interesting. Sure.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch.
Aww. You're all right, Scratch.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Aww. Come on, Scratch. Follow me.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
No time to rest.
My character probably could have done that, and I probably didn't need to give Wyll speak with animals. But oh well. That was cool. And yes, this is like the bane of my existence, because I'm like, oh, I can't go that way. No, you need to jump. Jump. Where can I jump to? Jump. And then jump again. I know there's a shortcut I could be using to jump. My apologies.
So, Wyll, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh.
Alright, will you guys, like, actually join us, please? Are you guys gonna join us on your Will's hunt for Karlach?
If I don't ask to see it.
Guys? Guys! Go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just randomly... Ooh. Yay, waypoint discovered. What happened here, though? Pathing breaks sometimes. You can take control of them and jump them across manually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Alright, everybody, come over here now. You can do it. Yay! We're all together now. One big happy family. And there was stuff here, and it auto-saved. There's gold in these bones. I'll take a hyena ear. Why are there gnolls here? Oh yeah, I got intestines. Gross. Riveting content, I know. What is this? A burrow hole? Yeah, I am way too big to fit in there.
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
What all random crap did I just pick up? Why would I pick that up? Ugh. Drop that. Gross.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Where is this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
You're gonna give me your only sword. That's interesting. I'll think about it.
May the just God guide you.
I'm curious actually if I talk to Wyll, what will he say? What will he say? Ha ha ha.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How does the Blade Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the Hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
That's not suspicious at all.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
I think, yeah, this is the way we came. And I think to get to Karlach, we need to go this way, maybe? Yeah, there she is. Alright, I'm saving in case I decide to do something stupid.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I'm glad you feel that way.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Wyll lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Alright, that's basically, I just wanted to get their opinions on that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get Gale's opinion on that, but that's okay. Hi! You look like you're having a bad day.
The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Wyll. You saw what I saw.
Wyll catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
you would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Ravi.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Sounds like a plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Alright. Take Astarion's place. He can head back to camp.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Now we're talking.
Okay, good. I'm glad he's not upset about that. Alright, let's talk to Wyll first. Wyll, you know what, Wyll, let's not have this conversation while balanced across a river, okay? Here we go.
So, Wyll, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Wyll.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Oh boy.
Making me sweat.
I love her so much. Alright, so we can be a wild heart barbarian, a berserker, or wild magic. Based on what I know of Karlach and her backstory and whatnot, berserker seems most fitting. And I've played with her as a berserker a little bit, and I think it works really well. I will admit, though, I am very curious about wild magic. Because of this one. Enter a rage that releases all the magic roiling inside of you. causing a random magical effect. I just feel like for a chaos playthrough that could be like just ridiculously awesome. But I think Berserker, it basically just lets you do ridiculously powerful attacks and stuff. And you can like, even pick up your allies and throw them. It's nuts. I think I'm still gonna go with Berserker. Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. Alright. You made her a wild magic barbarian. It's pretty fun. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I am pretty curious about that. Do I go back and change it? Maybe I go back and change it. Sorry about all the save scumming. I kinda wish they let you wait a little bit longer before choosing a specialization. Kinda give you more time to get a feel for the character. Can you change the specialization when you change the class? If you talk to Withers? Alright, so we're gonna go with wild magic instead. So we won't have the frenzy with the frenzied strike and whatnot. When Withers resets your class, it's set back to level 1 and you do all the leveling over again. Okay, and then you can change your subclass. So if we decide we don't like this, we can change it again. Cool. And we still get to see. Right. Excellent. So let's go murderate some dudes pretending to be paladins of Tyr or whatever. They're lying. Will, you need to stop skipping leg day. I'll just barge in through the front door.
No more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Morning taken.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
I think she might be angry. It would be nice if we were actually inside and not outside. The whole being outside thing makes this fight kind of awkward. But, okay. Oh. Yeah, taking care of that would probably help first. What's up with him? Okay. Well, It would probably help, first of all, to get inside the room and be out of the way. Oh, hey! And I can be mean. That's right. Here it is. Dissonant Whispers. 20%? Oh, because they have Aura of Protection? That's a problem. Well, I'll try it. They saved against it, but they still took some damage at least. Alright, and then for my bonus action, I can give Bardic Inspiration to... I don't think Karlach needs the inspiration. How about Wyll?
In our favor. On the victor's path.
I'm hoping he'll be able to do something. Yeah, he can. This fight is obnoxious mostly because of Anders. Well, hopefully it won't be too obnoxious. Oh, he actually has a slightly higher chance of hitting. Sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you have a bonus action. Can you run over here and do some finesse? Some flourish? Not enough movement on him, but what about on her? Okay, good. You lost your concentration.
I'm ready.
That's what I was hoping for. Alright. I want you to come in here. You know what? Can you inflict wounds on him? Can't reach destination. That's really annoying. Guiding bolt on him.
Strike hard, strike fast.
It might be better to save the
Got to press on.
the spell
Now
slots.
this is my happy place.
This is my happy place. I love her.
Count on me.
Do you have a ranged attack, like a charge attack or something? Oh, you can still do a reckless attack. Excellent. Yeah, you have a ranged attack. But you missed. Okay. There is another, enemy. Okay, good to know. You're holding me? What? You've frozen the bard? What did I ever do?
Today, you fool.
Oh, that's right. You only get one flourish. I always forget that.
Let's do this.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, okay.
This ends well.
Yay! I finally broke your concentration.
Fuck yes.
Let's see. You know what? Why not? Just for the fun of it. Not enough movement though. Ugh. Alright. Miss? I can't also flourish on her, huh? Alright.
On the victor's path.
I'm sorry I'm going about this like the most boring way possible. There we go.
go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Okay, have fun with that. Wyll, my friend, I'm worried about you. You guys might want to not stand in the fire. Karlach! Karlach, please stop setting Wyll on fire!
Sharp as ever.
Wyll, I need you to go get as far away from the fire as you can.
Just try it, Zariel! Come on!
I'm just gonna let her have her fun. Alright, you good? You good? You're not gonna set Wyll on fire anymore? Can we talk?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
All right, let's take a short rest.
That put the wind back in my sails.
That was enough for Wyll, I think.
Not as bad as it could have.
I could loot this place. I don't really feel like it, and I do have a waypoint if I want to come back here. Speaking of waypoints, let's make our lives a bit easier. Oh, I just realized, wow, I'm really out of it. I didn't loot the corpses or anything. The Sword of Justice. Now that the place is no longer on fire. That was a good reason for not trying to loot it earlier, come to think of it. The Revivify will be nice. Not that I've ever actually needed it, but having it just in case, generally nice. Is that just bread? Is that bread any good? Baguette. Okay. I'll just pick up the baguette that's just lying around there, sure. But reports of alliances between Goblin and Loathsworn Drow, Troll and Dwarger are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Alright, I was gonna go back over here.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
That doesn't hurt. Oh, and why do I have intestines? Gross. I don't know what you're gonna do with intestines, but... Sure, have a silver ingot. You might actually be able to make use of it. There you go, Wyll. You've got your padded armor.
No time to dally.
Here you go, Shadowheart. You have a new shield. Shiny shield.
Wanna dance?
Here you go, Karlach. You have a maul.